The Decorative Arts Auction offers a wide variety of objects and artworks from many different time periods. I'd like to bring your attention to this magnificent marble sculpture by Luigi Fabbrucci, created in 1863. Luigi studied with Florentine artist Aristodemo Castoli up until about 1848 and created multiple artworks, some of which for the Santa Croce Basilica. He's known for terracotta works as well as larger marble pieces. What I find most interesting about this particular work not only is the exceptional quality of the carving, the rendering in a very neoclassical style inspired by Antonio Canova, but it's the subject matter and the relationships that he's probably working through with various artists of the time period. Being in Paris in the 1860s, he would have had exposure and maybe met the artist Jean-Baptiste Carpeaux. Carpeaux was working on a similar theme of sculptures relating to the slave.
I'm Claire Fraser, and today I want to bring to your attention this painting of Venice by Andrew Fisher Bunner that's in our fine art auction on Wednesday, September 11th. The Republic of Venice was at her height in the 15th and 14th centuries. By the 19th century, she was a far cry from those periods of power. John Ruskin published his volumes, The Stones of Venice, in 1851, and so many British and American artists were inspired to travel to La Serenissima to paint this crumbling city. The painting that we have here is by Bunner, and it's in the style of earlier works by Canaletto, who was one of the first artists to paint vedutes, which were views along the Grand Canal and other canals in the city. The painting here depicts the entrance to the Grand Canal, the light of Venice, and the architecture and the paintings by Tintoretto and other artists covering the interiors of chapels and buildings throughout the city had drawn so many prominent artists and collectors, including Whistler, Isabella Stewart Gardner, Henry James, and others. And Bunner was one in a long line of American artists who would travel to the cities in the late 19th century.
I'm Pam Briggs. I want to point out some of the featured southern lots in our upcoming Decorative Arts sale. To my right, we have a showcase of beautiful pottery, starting with a well-matched pair of C.B. Maston glazed vases, a beautiful selection of Edgefield pottery, including the very rare Edgefield face jug. We have also a salt-glazed jug from North Carolina, and of special interest, we have 3 lots of Mary Cosby, Burke County, North Carolina, baskets. Very hard to find and always distinguished by the twist on the handle.